Shalom, and peace to all and everybody who's watching. It's a Sabbath here, according to, the Bible, and that one day of the week it is Saturday. So I just wanted to wake up this morning and make another video because I'm trying to get more consistent with the frequency in which I'm uploading videos, because there's just so much going on in my mind. I don't want to lose the information, so I just want to make sure that I have all that stuff documented and on file. So my video this morning is just going to be about spirituality and stupidity and how the two cannot coexist. It's literally impossible. So there's these people who want to be lazy in life and think they don't have to study anything, they don't need to read, they can just watch videos and listen to everybody else forever. That's one, pathway to learning information, but even the Holy Book says study to show yourself approved. Study to show yourself approved means that means you have to do the work. It is laborious. It's not easy work because it's soul work, as I've said in my other videos. But that's why I'm saying that laziness, being stupid, is a choice. Nobody is born stupid. We're all born with divine information. We all are born with intuition, and only society dumbs us down. I'm just being for real. It's society that dumbs us down. So if you let society dumb you down, or your upbringing, or anything else in life, anything outside of you, if you let it dumb you down, that is your choice, and you're deciding to stay stupid. Stupidity is just rejecting information or learning information and ignoring the information. Intelligence would be learning information and applying it to your life. So that's how I've always felt. That's how I've always lived life, even before coming into the Bible and everything like that. I don't understand the point in learning if you're not going to apply the information. That's why I didn't like school. I hated school because I'm learning all this information and I can't use it. So it's a waste. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my energy. It's a waste of my mental space trying to study for tests and exams to try and pass. I don't like information floating around in my mind that's not being put to use. So spirituality is learning. If you're a spiritual person, you know that you have to learn, and the more you learn, the more spiritual you become. So spirituality is a learning path. There's no way to be lazy and be spiritual. That's not possible. People are living like that, and you see they go by this name called Christians. Catholics. Anybody who's religious and is blaming spirits and blaming God and blaming anyone but themselves and what's going on with themselves and saying that they're spiritual, they're the ones that are behaving in a stupid way. And I'm sorry to just say that like that. That could offend somebody. I'm always apologizing. I need to stop doing that. I'm not sorry to say it. I'm not sorry. It's the truth. If you want to be stupid, you're making the choice to be stupid. That's just it. You can either choose to keep learning, or you can choose to let a block come down in your life and not grow anymore. It's all up to you. I want to thank the Hebrew Israelite community and everybody them for directing me to this life path and getting in a better position towards reaching salvation. But I have to keep going. I have to move on. The people who are you have to maintain the law, statutes, and commandments, because if not, you're going to hell. And if you go to hell, I am past that. I have transcended that. So I thank you for pointing me in the direction of the path of my life that it needs to go. But I do have to say farewell to that label and what that community is all about, because it was holding me back. The reason why I felt it was holding me back is because when I was reading the Bible, I was like, dang, I feel exactly like the spirit of the Most High, the way the Most High is operating, like saying, I am a jealous God. You can't honor no other gods besides me. Like, you gotta put me first. Like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the Almighty. I was like, dang, this is how I feel. Like, I feel like this in life. I always have, but when I was getting into the book and like learning the statutes and commandments, I just started suffering more and more and more and more and more and more, because I was getting more and more and more and more trapped and more enclosed, getting more stifled. I wasn't able to broaden myself. I was getting locked down with rules and limitations, and my brain is just like, get me out of here. You know what I mean? That's what was going on with me. So I had to say, like, with that, like I said, the Hebrew Israelite approach to teaching is just like Christianity. It's teaching bondage. It's teaching you to stay stifled. And I'm a free spirit. I always have been. I can't be locked down. I don't want to be locked down. So I have to go. I have to keep going with my journey. And that means taking me into the darkness with my meditation and everything like that. And so I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to close my mind to information because it's seen as divination or seen as necromancy or seen as all those rules, because everything in that book that's telling you not to do something, it's like closing a door to information. And if you want to call me Eve or something like that, you can go ahead and do that. You can say, I'm Eve. And I'm eating the fruit of the tree because I want to know. I want to know if I go to hell for that. If y'all think I'm going to hell for that, keep thinking that. That's good for y'all. But living under like rules and regulations and stuff, that creates a hell on earth for me. That's for me. And I don't want to live in hell while I'm here and I have control of my life. Y'all want to do that, you have that option. Free will for everybody. But I'm moving on. I lived the life of the rules and the regulations, and being underneath those conditions, I honored and I obeyed those rules. And I felt as though what I was putting out, I wasn't getting anything back in return. I wasn't getting anything. I wasn't learning more. I wasn't becoming, well, I was with my reading and everything like that, but I wasn't becoming more powerful. I wasn't being able to access the power that's mine. So, I had to go. I don't want to be stupid. I was, born with, just the information, just the little tidbits that was left in my soul. You know what I mean? And information has been forgotten. And I have to do work to remember myself, like the book says, like the Holy Book says. So like I said, spirituality and stupidity, they just cannot go hand in hand. You can't be a lazy learner. That doesn't exist. So if you've stopped learning, then you're gonna stop growing. If you stop learning, you stop growing. If you put limitations on your learning, if you put limitations on your life, you are putting limitations on your growth. And unfortunately, if you do that, you're putting yourself in the stupid category by limiting yourself. So I don't shut the door anymore. I used to do that when I was following the rules and the commandments and everything like that. That was me shutting the door to information. But I had to learn. What I had to do was learn, and I learned, and I opened back up all those doors, because like the Holy Book says, these heavens and this earth, it's here for me, and I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna cut myself off from what was put here for me. I'm not gonna do that. So with that said, you will keep learning, and you won't let anything stifle your growth. You won't be stupid. Thank you for watching.